Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back once again to Crypto Income Daily YouTube channel. It's another great day, guys. I'm here again to talk about Cryptex. I can't stop talking about Cryptex because I've seen that keeping Cryptex to myself will be a very big sin. Guys, you may see that I'm promoting other opportunities. Of course, okay, I am my own boss. I work from home, okay. I share opportunities that are really sustainable, that have very low risk, of course. That's will help you become your own boss. In this era, you don't need an office work, okay? All you need is a computer or a mobile phone with internet connectivity and your willingness to learn. So if you want to enjoy that laptop lifestyle, if you want to be your own boss, then you want to pay attention to what I'm sharing here on my channel. So Cryptex is the $100 legacy wallet solution. Guys, let's be frank here. All of us, we have lost money in one way or the other in the past, either online or offline, where we have actually lost maybe $100 or even a couple of hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Like in my case, where I have lost thousands of dollars in the past trying to make money. Majority of this, in fact, a great sum of these losses happen in Ponzi schemes, opportunities that actually promise what? Get rich quick scheme, 2% daily, 5% daily, 100% in a month. Then you put in your money there. The next few weeks or months, then boom, the site is closed. They are gone with your money. Guys, I have actually learned my lessons the hardest way, and I'm just sharing so far. Anything I spot and I know this is going to be a Ponzi scheme, I don't go near it. So I actually engage myself in opportunities that I think have some kind of long lifespan. That's why I have jumped into Cryptex. And while I'm doing Cryptex, you may also see I am posting about other opportunities. Yes, those are also legit. What I do is that when I do those opportunities and I make money, I come to Cryptex and buy more contracts. Okay. So Cryptex actually, this is in fact, a secret wallet system that has been operating since 2016 and up to now is still running. You and I can actually testify to the fact that since 2019 or since 2016, that about 8 to 9 years down the line, a lot of opportunities or companies or Ponzi schemes have collapsed, if not thousands, but hundreds of them have collapsed. Even today, as before I came here to make this video, we actually received a notification that one Ponzi scheme has collapsed. One of my friends has been reaching out to me to join for several months, but I refused to join. This morning, we heard it is gone with their money. That is it. So Cryptex has got that what proven and long-standing reputation, and they don't advertise on social media. You don't see them on YouTube, Facebook. They don't have any social media channel or handle. Yet this is paying out millions and even billions of dollars on daily basis to people as their contracts get mature or expire. It's so cool, guys. So I thought this would be an eye opener. Okay, so you will have to ask yourself, what are these $100? It is something that you think can, if you hold it to yourself, it can really change your life. Well, I think this $100 cannot even buy a proper smartphone. Yet, if you go through Cryptex, you will realize that this $100 can actually change your life in 2, 3, 5, or 7 years, of course. So legacy wealth with Cryptex, the $100 legacy wealth solution, financial solution. If once you decide to become a member of Cryptex, you have access to a capital that is waiting for you, which is $30,240 or $43,200. And your only commitment is to just only pay $100 activation fee, and this capital will be put into work for you on DeFi staking. Okay. Now, disclaimer: what you hear in this presentation is not a financial advice. It is to present you with information. You know, everything is actually associated with risk, even including your job. So never risk more than you can afford to lose. There are no guarantees of income. You are responsible for your decisions and transactions. Income examples are estimates of what you may earn. Okay, so again, we don't want Cryptex is just a community-based project. It is not owned by any particular person. The operation is totally anonymous. It has no CEO, it has no company, it is not a business, and it has no office or location. And it utilizes what? A blockchain-based DeFi staking protocol as its point for earning. Cryptex actually works with banks, insurance companies, and individual account holders, and they work together to generate profit for all the parties involved. And Cryptex provides anonymity for all parties. No date of birth provided, no name, no country, okay, no phone number, and so on and so forth. That's why it has been operating since 2016 uninterrupted, and it's paying out millions of dollars on a daily basis. And currently we have over 1 million participants. Okay, so Cryptex really is just it's just mind blowing. I can't talk much. I can't help, guys. I can't keep this to myself. The blockchain is more than the proof. It's showing us everything. The main products here is the is the DeFi hybrid contract. And the DeFi hybrid contract, it consists of two parts: the smart contract, which is the code that runs exclusively on blockchain, and a decentralized Oracle networks, which are secure off-chain services that support the smart contract. So the DeFi hybrid contract is the main product here, okay? And this is the contractual agreement between the contract, the insurance company, and the bank. The contract contains the provision of capital in USD, which is the starting balance that is given by the bank to the contract for the contracts, which is the 2, 3, 5, or 7 years. You, the user, then have to just activate $100, the contract, and you deposit using Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. Okay, so you simply then you can come in and decide which contracts you want to run. If you want one contract, it's $100. Two contracts, $200. But if you're the greedy type like me, you want to go for as many contracts as you can. But if you are the skeptic type, the one who is still afraid, maybe you are doubtful, you want to test it, well, you could just maybe buy one contract, maybe for 2 years. Now we even have 2 years contracts. At the end of the 2 years, you will see for yourself. I think then you will have a lot of confidence and you can go and buy several contracts. Okay, so the $30,240 is amount that can be used for the 2 years and the 3 years taking contract, and the $43,200 capital is what will be used for the 5 and the 7 years contract. Remember, it is not your $100 that's going to be doing the staking. The $100 you're coming in is just only to enable you to become a participant. The capital is already provided and it is insured by the insurance company and is provided by the bank. The insurance company and the bank, they all benefit from this because they also earn monthly benefits from this. And what those monthly benefits, they are not being paid by you, the participant. Everything is paid from your profit. Okay, so it just makes sense. And the 2 years contract basically is expected to return around $21,000 at the end of the 2 years. And it costs the processing fee is just $100. Okay, the same applies to the 3 years contract. The processing fee is also $100. And at the end of the 3 years, the contract is expected to return around $35,097 after all charges and deductions. Then this is what is left for you to take out home. And the 5 years contract, and that one too, the processing fee is $100 per contract. And what happened is that it's expected to return around $471,000 for you, the account holder, after all charges and deductions. You can see here we have the staking term, which is, and the insurance fee, the handling fee, the loan interest bank. Okay, everything is paid every month. They are paid from your profit, not from your pocket. Okay, and they are staking rewards being generated every single day, and they are compounded. Each of them, each contract, whether 2, 3, 5, or 7 years, you actually the processing fee is just $100. Okay, so this is taking, and the longer the contract duration, the bigger the profit or the capital. The bigger the rewards, of course. So, and you are not limited to one contract. Currently now, each participant can have up to 130 contracts. Okay, no multiple accounts allowed. You can actually activate special packages, and this allows you to get up to 25 free contracts in total. And there have been a lot of withdrawal proofs. Here, for example, this contract was started in 2019, and you can see here this person withdrew $96,700. Okay, that's the withdrawal that was done on the 22nd. Okay, on the 22nd of May 2018. Okay, these are several withdrawals that were done. Okay, in 2023. All right, and these are a whole lot of stuff, guys. You can actually go to memberwithdrawal.com and see that. And one thing I want you to know is that the blockchain transparency is what makes Cryptex to be 1000% verifiable, and it's really transparent. Everything can be seen on the blockchain. For example, transactions can be viewed on blockchain. In this image from blockchainexplorer.com, you can see just one of the wallets used for Cryptex withdrawals. The Bitcoin balance that can be seen here is 51 Bitcoins. At the current price, as at that time, that was over $6 billion. And this particular wallet made 110,960 transactions on the blockchain. and did a total of over $266 billion in volume, guys. I will show you shortly in live video, in a live on the site. So putting them all together, if the account holder has a contract, for example, one contract for $100, the bank provides the capital to the DeFi staking contract. Yes, the bank provides the capital. The staking generates daily compounded profits. Each contract is insured by the insurance company. At the end of the contract term, the capital lent to the DeFi staking contract is paid back to the bank, and all parties stand to benefit from each and every contract. The account holder only takes care of the $100 activation fee through the entire process and has nothing else to do. So you see, we have contracts here. Now we have a 2 years contract, we have 3 years, the 5 years, 7 years, and the 7 years contracts. Okay, and there's a special package where you can get 15 contracts for the price of 10. That's instead of paying $1,500, you pay only $1,000, and you get 15 contracts. And this is applicable for only the 24 and the 36 months. Okay, that's the 2 years and 3 years contracts. And 5 special packages per account are allowed in total. So that's you can get 25 for free. So you have to buy them in combo. You can't go and be buying individual packages. Then when they get to 15, you say you are getting a particular combo. No, you just go for the bundle. You see here, DeFi 26, a 24 pack. There are 15. You see that 15 contracts for just 1,000 instead of $1,500. And you also get a 3 years contract. Also, it's a pack. Okay, they are also what? The unit in pool 15 contracts. You can see them here. So Cryptex really it's really crazy opportunity that I think no one should be left behind. And also has got an optional rewards program, the referral program. That is, if you want to be making money all day long while waiting for your contracts to end, we want to share this opportunity with others. I don't even see why one should hide this opportunity from their friends and family, because this will help everyone to retire as well as just from 2 to 3 years. Possible, yes, it's possible. Okay. So you want to share with people who love passive income, people who are into jobs, people who are working for others. They all need to be free. So there are 3 aspects. Again, your referral is totally optional, but in case you decide to do it, it can change your life. There are 3 ways to earn. We have the direct commissions. This one is paid out immediately. It's whether the 2, 3, 5, or 7 years contracts. It pays up to what? 10 levels deep instantly. Once you use your link to refer somebody, you got to make 30%. That's $30 of the $100 activation fee. And level 2 to level 4, you earn $5. In level 5 to level 6, you earn $4. In level 7 to level 9, you earn $3. And level 10, also level 7 to level 10, $3, guys, instantly. And you can take this out. And we have the daily profit sharing. This one is paid at the end of the contract of your downlines, of your team member. You should make sure your account is active by the time their contracts expire. And that one, it pays 20 levels deep. Level 1, you get 8% of their contract rewards. Level 2 to level 4, you get 5%. And level 5 to level 8, you get 4%. And level 9, all the way to level 12, you get 3% of that. And level 13, all the way to level 16, 2%. Level 17 to level 21%. You see, this is the biggest reward system. Okay? You are not earning that percent on the $100, but on their what? Their contract rewards. If the person activated what? Maybe the 3 years package, at the end of the 3 years, they receive what? 35,000. You're going to get 8% of that. And the leadership programs, where if we have 3 qualifications here. If you personally sponsor 100 people, each of them buy at least 1 contract. Then qualification number 2, a total of 100,000 volume in your entire team. That's 1,000 contracts bought. And level 3, 100 new contracts each month bought from your first and second level. Once these qualifications are met, you receive 5% of the 1,000 contracts paid to you instantly. That is $5,000, and you can withdraw it. And 5% additional paid monthly on all contracts if you are downline, up to infinity, $5 each. Okay. So, for example, if one person buys 20 contracts, each of them you receive $30. So that would be $600, very lucrative. You see, this person made $20,403 in 2 months by just sharing this opportunity with others. So, guys, it's just simply the best. Cryptex is good. So let me take you over here to the blockchain here. Let me refresh this. This is one of the wallet addresses of Cryptex. Okay, it's one of their wallet addresses. Let's see the transaction it has made. Okay, you can currently have what? 15,805 bitcoins, not dollars, in bitcoins. That's over what? $1.7 billion. If you come here, let's see this. Let's come here. You see that the total receipt. You see, this address has transacted what? 1,893,365 times on the blockchain. Okay, you can see that. Look at payments here, guys. Look at payments here. Payments that you see that Look at this person have withdrawn. The red means they have withdrawn.